Lily clutched her bag close, her heart pounding. The streetlights cast long, eerie shadows. She was alone. The silence was unnerving. Each footstep echoed softly, amplifying her unease. Lily quickened her pace, her eyes darting nervously. The houses were dark, their windows like vacant eyes. The neighborhood felt strangely deserted. Lily pulled out her phone, the bright screen a beacon. No new messages. She sighed, feeling lonely. She just wanted to be home, safe and sound. She picked up her pace, her thoughts racing. Why did she agree to work late? The neighborhood felt sinister. The silence was deafening, broken only by her footsteps and distant traffic. A soft rustling sound from the bushes lining the sidewalk made Lily jump. She stopped, holding her breath, and listened intently. Silence. Maybe it was just the wind. Lily told herself to calm down. It was just her imagination playing tricks on her. But deep down, a shiver of fear ran down her spine. Her hand trembled as she clutched her phone tighter.
Then she heard it again. A faint whisper, barely audible. It seemed to be coming from the darkness behind her. Lily froze, her blood turning to ice. She whirled around, her eyes searching the shadows, but she couldn't see anyone. "Hello?" she called out, her voice trembling. Only silence answered her.
Lily's phone buzzed in her hand, making her jump. She almost dropped it in surprise. The screen flashed with an incoming message. It was an unknown number. Her heart pounded in her chest as she hesitantly opened the message. It read simply, "I see you."
A wave of nausea washed over Lily. She felt a chill run down her spine despite the mild night air. Someone was watching her. But who? And how did they know her number? Lily quickly typed a response. "Who is this?" she asked, her fingers shaking as she hit send.
The reply came instantly. "Don't worry, we'll meet soon enough."
Panic surged through Lily. This was no harmless prank. She was in danger. She fumbled with her phone, trying to dial 911, but her fingers were shaking too badly. Each second felt like an eternity. She could hear the faint sound of footsteps approaching from behind. They were slow and deliberate, heavy and menacing.
"Oh no, please no!"
Lily spun around, her eyes wide with terror. There, standing in the pool of light cast by the streetlight, was a tall figure. It was dressed in a dark hooded cloak that concealed its face. In its gloved hand, it held something that glinted under the streetlight. A knife? Lily didn't wait to find out. She turned and ran, her breath catching in her throat. Her bag swung wildly at her side, her phone falling out unnoticed. She didn't dare look back. The sound of her own ragged breathing filled her ears as she raced through the night. The streetlights blurred into streaks of light as Lily ran. Her lungs burned and her legs ached, but she pushed on. Fear lent her a burst of adrenaline, propelling her forward. She could hear the footsteps behind her getting closer. The heavy thud of boots on pavement echoed her own frantic steps. He was gaining on her.
Almost there. Just a little further.
Just ahead, she saw the familiar silhouette of her apartment building. Hope surged through her. Almost there. She risked a glance over her shoulder. The figure was closer now, just half a block away. Lily fumbled with her keys, her hands shaking so badly she could barely get the key in the lock. Finally, the door swung open. She stumbled inside, slamming the door shut behind her and fumbling with the deadbolt. Lily leaned against the door, gasping for breath. She was safe, for now. She slid to the floor, her heart still racing. She had escaped. Her phone buzzed on the floor. She picked it up, her hand trembling. Another message from the unknown number.
"I wouldn't run if I were you," it read.
Confusion washed over Lily. Another message popped up. This one sent chills down her spine. It was a picture of her apartment. Her blood ran cold.
No, this can't be happening.
The final message appeared. "I'm already inside. Lily looked up, her eyes widening in horror. Standing in her living room was the masked figure. He raised a hand, the knife glinting menacingly. Lily screamed.